Hello, my friend. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. I'm here in my studio, and in this episode, let's talk about 5 different and great ideas for you to start a new body of work. For those times in which you don't know what to do, you don't know where to start, and you really want to get into making a new collection of art, this episode is just for you. My name is Sergio Gomez. I'm an artist, curator, gallery owner, author, and co-founder of the Art Next Level program. And my goal with this channel is to make marketing and art business easy so that you can grow your art career, find new opportunities, sell more art, and spend more time creating in the studio. Well, hello, my friend. Super happy to be here with you once again. I'm in my beautiful studio. And today, let's talk about these 5 different ideas that you can use to get you thinking, to get you starting into a brand new body of work or a collection of works of art. And if you have been watching Breakfast with Sergio in the last few episodes, I'm in this series of creating a body of work because I think it's a topic that is super important. Not many people talk about it. And as artists, we go through these cycles, these periods in which we are building bodies of work or collections of work, right? Or series. For most of my art career, I've been working in different series. I do one series, I finish it, then I start a different series, and so on and so on. So I have really worked this idea of series in many different ways, and I'm sharing a lot of this with you, as well as I'm sharing also this really cool event that we're doing in April. It's a challenge that you can be part of on how to build a body of work. So stay until the end, so I'm going to tell you more about that. But let's get started. Let's get started with one of those 5 ideas. If you're kind of struggling, if you're kind of like thinking about what should I make next, what can I look into when it comes to my studio and building a brand new body of work. So the first one is, one of the ideas that you can use is you can explore a personal emotion. Kind of exploring a personal emotion is something that as an artist you can do as you look at building a new body of work. How you feel, what do you feel right now? What are kind of like the emotions that are coming to you right now? Maybe it's excitement, maybe it's fear, maybe it's joy, maybe sadness, whatever it may be. I have done series like that are just kind of based on that emotion. One example of that is when my first child was born, my son was born. I did a series kind of based on the emotion of what it feels for a father, to be connected to this child. And I did a series, maybe about 6 or 8 pieces based on that emotion. And for me, it was like a way of reflecting on it, a way of documenting my emotions as a dad, as a man, as a father, and figuring out what that meant. So even the art itself was a way for me to understand my own emotions. As I was trying to explore the emotions, also trying to understand them myself. So, that's a great way to also approach a new collection or a new series or a new body of work based on a personal emotion that you may have. Another one, this will be number 2, is you can also create a whole new body of work based on a new medium that you want to experiment with, that you want to explore with. And that's something always that as an artist, you may be attracted to certain materials and you're like, one day I want to do a series of works with that particular material. And that is always really fun. And always, every time that you approach a new material, you will by default encounter new challenges, will encounter new opportunities to try new things. Let me give you an example. Some years ago, probably around 8 years ago, I did a whole series of a small works called 12 by 12 works on wood, in which I used materials that I had never done before. I used coffee grain, and also the actual coffee itself, to add to the painting. So I use coffee as kind of how many artists use sand, to create texture. So I use coffee, the coffee, actual grinded coffee, and then actually pouring coffee over the paintings. It was a series about winter. So I thought, well, here I'm in Chicago, and winters are these big seasons, long seasons of the year for us, in which everybody drinks a lot of coffee, right? Keeps you warm. So this whole series was inspired by winter. It was based on a poem about winter, and all these pieces, had actual coffee grains and also coffee stains and coffee flavored. Of course, you could not eat the pieces, but you could smell the actual coffee, if you got really close to the painting, which was pretty cool. So it was a great collection. It was really fun, and it was really successful. Actually, it was featured in the radio here in Chicago, and many people came, and I ended up selling the entire collection of 60 something pieces from that body of work. So that was super cool. And what I did was base the entire series, on this new material that I wanted to use, and found a theme to use with that. And it was like a perfect combination. Another one, and again, we're talking about different ideas that you can use to start a new body of work, is also to do a series where you collaborate with another artist, a new body of work in which you decide to collaborate with another artist. And this could be, another painter or a sculptor, or could be a glass artist, or it could be a musician, could be something not necessarily a visual art, but something related to the performing arts, right? Could be a dancer, could be a poet, could be a chef, culinary arts, you name it. Is really entering into this collaboration idea with another person or another individual and doing something fascinating. I have done that myself as well. I did a whole collection of glass plates in collaboration with a glass artist from Miami, Claudia Henao. We really got together through Zoom, and we had great conversations, great chats over the phone. We wanted to do something together. I've always loved glass, but I'm not a glass maker. I don't have the technique or I don't have also the time to start learning something totally new, medium like glass. So let me give you two more ideas that you can use if you want to start a new body of work, but you don't know exactly what to start, where to start, what to do next. Another one is kind of looking back into the history of art, or looking back into human history, or looking back into your culture, or a particular culture that you may be of interest, kind of looking back at those who have come before us. Sometimes a great way to open ideas and opportunities ahead of us, right? And then looking back in order to look forward. So that's something that I have done in the past as well. And then looking at, for example, I have done series of works based on pre-Columbian figures and pre-Columbian masks, and from the Mayas and Aztecs cultures back in Latin America. And those were by me kind of doing the research, going to the bookstore, getting books, or online and finding images and so on. So another idea here is to take this approach of creating a body of work around a specific idea or theme or topic of your interest, right? It doesn't have to be like looking back at history. It doesn't have to be specifically something I mentioned before, but kind of looking at a particular theme, particular idea that kind of interests you as an artist or as a human being. And I have done that as well many times. Actually, the piece that you see on the right is one from my series of the cycles of life, in which I've been super interested about the cycles of life, right? Growth, like birth, growth, death, and that cycle. I have done full series of works, based on that specific theme, because it fascinates me, because it moves me and compels me to create something about it. So as you can see, that has moved me to create a whole new body of work. So my friends, I have given you really great ideas here, exploring personal emotion, or experimenting with a new medium, or starting a collaboration with another artist, or looking at the history in the past, or just go for a theme that you are super excited about. And these are great ideas that are going to help you, propel you, to start your new body of work as well. And check out also the previous videos, because I have done a video on 5 reasons why you should work on a body of work. I did another video on 5 mistakes that artists make when building a body of work. I want to make sure you check that out. And finally, my friend, I want to let you know that in the month of April, I'm going to be doing a super cool challenge with artists from around the world on building a body of work. It's not that you have to build or make all your work in April. No, we're going to create a blueprint, a roadmap that you can follow anytime that you are ready to build a body of work. Everything from starting with like this, right? Starting with ideas, writing down your ideas, how to get started, materials, thoughts, production in the studio, motivation, because that's a big one. A lot of artists kind of get frustrated along the way and they never finish that body of work. So we're going to work on that so that you are prepared for it. Not only that, but we also create the roadmap all the way to the end, which is what happens with your body of work after it's done in the studio. You know, what happens to the work when it's done? How does it enter the work? How you promote it, how you market it, how you get it to museums, galleries, institutions, or collectors, whatever it is that you want to do with that body of work. We're going to cover it all. It's going to be 4 weeks and it's going to be amazing. So there's going to be a link here at the bottom of this video to check the Art Next Level program, which is my mentoring coaching program. And if you are not in my mentoring program, if you're going to miss this challenge, it's going to be amazing. So if you want to be part of it, join my program. It's a monthly membership. And if you join, you will have part of it. You will get everything. You will get the whole blueprint that you can use. And you know, to tell you the truth, it is the one thing that an artist has allowed me to travel as well with my art, has allowed me to exhibit my work not only nationally but internationally, because I'm able to build these bodies of works, and then I know how to talk about it, how to build them, how to promote them, how to market them, how to get them to the right people. So we're going to teach you all that, and it's going to be really, really cool. But you got to be a member of my mentoring program so you can have part of that. So my friend, if you enjoyed this video, before I go and get back to work, all I want to say, my friend, if you enjoy this, please do me a favor, share it with all your friends. It's one way in which you can help me as well get the word out and help more artists like you. So have a great day, and we'll see you later. I hope to see you in the challenge. It's going to be really awesome. Bye. But wait, before you leave this video, if you are an artist who wants to grow your art career and wants to achieve greater success, make sure you check out the Art Next Level program. You will find a link under this video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the next video that we have recommended just for you.